What is going on, guys? It is WrestleGamia here, back with another video. Now, if you watched our recent WrestleGamia video on the news, you might know that Fox may not have buyer's remorse over its deal with the WWE to air SmackDown. But many gamers have appeared to have regretted purchasing WWE 2K20, a game so bad that PlayStation is reportedly issuing refunds no questions asked. We'll get to that at the end. But as we discussed in an earlier video on the WrestleGamia channel, WWE 2K20 is a product that clearly was not ready for release. In fact, if you've been following our videos on the game, we suggested that 2K was not releasing many details about the game because it had some serious issues. Turns out, we were right. One has to only look at Metacritic.com and see that the game has a user score of about 1.7, which may have changed by now, possibly being even lower. Also consider just one review from the game site Kotaku, which noted some of the game's defects: freezing and crashing glitches, rampant animation problems, missing fan favorite modes like Creator Championship, missing features like online wrestler entrances and online user-created arenas, online lag, truly unfortunate character models for high-profile stars like The Rock and John Cena, nightmare hair, a creator character face scan feature that gives life to cosmic horror slug monsters, and a glitch that causes clones of wrestlers to dot the ring by an irate Naruto. Things were so bad that the hashtag #FixWWE2K20 was trending on Twitter, not to mention subreddit WWE Games being littered with videos and screenshots of the game glitching out tremendously. Here are just a sample of them. But graphical problems aside, the game is just littered with bugs, at times making it completely unplayable. There is a comprehensive list of all the glitches and bugs found on Reddit, and the link is in the description, but they include every online game beginning with at times a minute worth of lag, with the game being halted to a crawl at maybe around 5 frames per second. While some have managed to download a patch that was a sizable 10 freaking gigabytes on day one, something 2K had promised, others weren't even given a chance to download it, leading to them being forced to play a buggy mess of a game. But even the gamers who managed to download the patch mentioned it hasn't fixed almost half of the bugs found in the game, as they patiently await patch number 2, probably another 10 gigabytes. The game will crash if you try and import custom attires on other wrestlers, and online tag matches are completely broken. So for example, if you want a 4-player tag match, you would expect player 1 and player 2 to join up and play against player 3 and 4. But in some cases, players have found it to be player 1 and player 3 teaming up against player 2 and player 4. It's not a massive problem, but it's certainly not handy if you're with friends and you just want to play as an actual tag team together. There's no point having teams like the Hardy Boys or Heavy Machinery on opposing teams. If you add a logo on a My Player character for the My Career mode, the game won't even load. This is something confirmed by Chris Denker of the DenkOps channel. He tweeted, "So heads up, if you put a logo on your My Player, the My Career won't load. That's a very large oversight. The referee in the game at times won't even count a pin. Also, if another player taunts while they're in a pin, the referee will stop the pin. Gravitational glitches of wrestlers just going absolutely apeshit in the ring with no end. Trophies not even loading on the PlayStation 4. Wrestlers teleporting all over the place, be it in the ring or outside. The game doesn't even think you own the DLC characters when you try and download the community creations for that character, even though you purchased the deluxe edition. Entrance music playing for the entire match, and some labelled completely wrong, like Evolution playing for Jeff Hardy. If you pin any opponent in a Money in the Bank ladder match, they can win the briefcase with a cutscene of them taking the case down, as if they climbed the ladder. Obviously, you might know pinfalls don't count in the match. Any changes made to existing wrestlers don't even show up in the game or save, and sadly, much more. While it's fun to look back at console games' most epic fails, it's another to drop almost $60 for the base game, or us idiots who dropped more than $150 for the collector's edition as it retailed for £140 in the United Kingdom. Now, speaking of the collector's edition, not even that went smoothly. The pack, which contains the game, a piece of the actual 2002 style SmackDown ring skirt, steel case, and a signed limited edition legend autograph plaque of either Rey Mysterio, Edge, or Kurt Angle. However, a number of fans were upset when their plaque was not even signed and just contained the photograph. One user complained, "Edge, not trying to jazz you up late at night, but when you spend $130 on something that's advertised, you usually expect to get it. Hit me up, dude. I would like to see somebody make it right on this because WWE will just ignore me. No autograph? Wow." Edge, who is currently filming for a movie, managed to reply back saying, "Lame. Seems like it happened to a few other people too. Someone dropped the ball. I'm filming a movie for the next month, but when I get home, I'll get a PO box. Everyone who didn't get one signed, I'll follow you on here, give you the address, and you can send it to me to sign." That's pretty awesome of Edge, but sadly still a massive oversight for 2K and WWE for those fans who have shelled out big bucks for specific content. 2K eventually saw the problem and posted, "Hey everyone, if you bought the WWE 2K20 Collector's Edition and you're missing a legend autograph, we'll take care of you. Please go to the link and fill out a support ticket so we can get started on helping you out." Whew, we wonder how many support tickets there will actually be, because things haven't been this bad since 2K released 2K18 for the Nintendo Switch, as that was disastrous as well as players were met with horrible lag and downgraded graphics. But if you're still not convinced as to WWE 2K20's many problems, consider a story at Ringside News showing the ease one consumer had obtaining a refund for 2K20. The article features a screenshot of a consumer easily getting their purchase refunded, a sure sign everyone knows the game is a dog, even PlayStation themselves. Now we get it. When Yuke's left as developers, it must have put a huge strain on visual concepts to deliver the game in time, but this is still no excuse for a game that many people feel is just a horribly updated version of WWE 2K19. The textures on WWE wrestlers look nowhere near better than last year, and some look utterly awful. Have you guys personally experienced any game-breaking glitches or asked for a refund? Let us know in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling video game content.